Hello, my YouTube family. This is going to be my first video to kick off this new channel. And it's probably going to be the easiest story of mine to share. Not that it lacks of any importance, but anyway, first off, hold up. I'm Andrea Paulino, and I just feel that I really want to share important milestones in my life in hopes to encourage women, men as well, of all ages, to share their story. I want you guys to understand that your story matters. Your story may be more emotional or taxing, joyful. There's different levels of everybody's story and different times in our lives. And we all respond differently. We have different things that helped us through them. We have different routes that each of us would have taken. But make no mistake, each story that we have that has been a building block to the person that we are today, it matters. And that story can help change somebody else's life. Pretty powerful. And so I encourage you to join me through this. The name of the YouTube channel is A Life Lived. I truly believe in living life to the fullest. And I've been blessed with many journeys and many different things throughout my life. And I'm going to share those with you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then I'm also going to have different sections or segments, whatever we'll call it, where I get to share other people's stories as well. So if you would like for me to share your story on my YouTube channel, please comment in the comment below. You can send me an email or message me on Facebook, and we can talk. So here is my story. So you can tell by the title, this is going to be an adoption story. And so here we go. So back in 2000, I had just gotten back from recording a demo CD here in Nashville, Tennessee. And I lived in Nevada at the time. And when I got back, I found out that I was pregnant. And, coming from the type of upbringing that I had, a lot of us have had is that, you don't have a kid if you're not married. That's like a big no-no. And I'm not downplaying how important it is to have a stable life, preferably the way God intended it to be in a marriage, but because that's important. But, so many women are pushed into that and shamed and made to be horrible people because they are pregnant and they're not married. So that's what I was feeling at the time. And so I kind of ran away, and I lived on a Christian campground in Nevada City, California. And that's kind of where God started working really hard in my heart. Now, I grew up in church. I knew the Lord. I had a relationship with Him, but I wasn't living for Him to my fullest at that time. And so I woke up one morning and just really felt that I should look into adoption. So I found an adoption agency, and I started looking into my options, and looking at couples and reading their backstories and learning about them. And I came across this wonderful couple from Indiana, and they're just magnificent. And we're emailing, and then we're talking on the phone for hours. It's like we knew each other forever, and we just hit it off. And I knew that they were the ones. I was at complete peace about it. And so I chose them to be the family. So they were very active I hadn't found out the sex of the baby yet. And so, because it was early on, and they were very active in, even though I lived in California at the time and they lived in Indiana, they were very active throughout the whole pregnancy. They were there for the birth, and they are even the reason that I ended up being able to move to Tennessee and start my life out here. And we're still close to this day, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. And you wondering why I chose adoption, I wanted my child to have a mom and a dad, a family, because I know how important that is. And I didn't want to be a single mom. And the father wanted nothing to do with me and nothing to do with the baby. And we find that to be typical a lot of times, or vice versa, where, the dad wants to be in the baby's life and the mom's like, nope, I don't want anything to do with you. So, there's different scenarios. And like I said, everybody's story is different, okay? I'm not saying my story because I chose what I chose is better than anybody else's story. But for me, that was what I needed to do. And so it has been a blessing. And he's going to be 18 years old this year. And he has had a wonderful life with two amazing parents that love the Lord and have raised him to be a wonderful young man. And so I don't know where the Lord's going to take that relationship. He doesn't, I don't talk to him. I talk to his parents, and I don't feel like I have a right to him. I truly believe that God blessed me with carrying him for them. They had tried to get pregnant for so long, and she was not able to carry a child. And I can't remember all of the medical reasons. It's some words I probably can't pronounce correctly. So, God blessed them with a baby that I carried. And I don't regret it for a second. And I am so happy that I got to bless them with the opportunity to be called mom and dad. That's big. There's so many couples out there that want that opportunity that don't get that opportunity. Did you know that statistically, I can't remember where I pulled this off of, but it was here recently, that there are 36 couples for every one child placed up for adoption. That's a lot of people waiting for a baby, waiting for a child that they can call their own, that they can raise, that they can share family traditions and their knowledge and everything that they have for life, that they can share in the joy of that child. So I want to put this out here before I close my video. If you right now are pregnant and you are confused and you don't know what to do, you're overwhelmed, you have people barking in this ear and barking in that ear, and you have pressures from all the sides, and you're overwhelmed and you're emotional, which being pregnant, you're emotional. It's just how it is. Seek help. Seek somebody that you can trust to talk to. That's a little more mutual. That's, I don't know if mutual was the right word, but, and if you don't have somebody to talk to and you feel like you can talk to me, I promise you, I will listen. I will listen to you. If you need my advice, I will try to help you. I will pray for you. I will encourage you. And I will help you make the best decision for you and your baby. So I hope that this has uplifted somebody and has, I'm really not sure. I just know that God put this on my heart to do this. And so I hope that it has reached somebody. Please share it, because there's no telling whose life will be impacted by my story. So please share the video. So if you have a friend that's pregnant and they're confused and they don't know what to do, play them this video so they can hear, from a mom that gave their child up for adoption. And here's something else I want to put out there, okay? One bad decision does not mean your life is condemned forever, okay? So say you're pregnant and it wasn't planned. Your life isn't over. It's not over. Your life isn't over if you choose to keep the baby. Your life isn't over if you choose to give the baby up for adoption. And I mean, I'm not for abortion. I'm not. But if you've chose to have an abortion, I am definitely the last person that's going to condemn you or shame you or anything like that. I'm not for it. I don't think it's right. But, I'm not in your shoes. I'm not inside your head. I don't understand what you're going through. And, so I will be here. I'll pray for you guys. I will lift you up. And I can share my story and let God speak through me to you so that you can hear the heart of an amazing, wonderful God. That's all I know to do. So I hope this video has blessed you. Bless somebody by sharing it. And I look forward to getting to share more adventures, flying adventures, the dog grooming adventures. It's story time, you guys. I'm going to give you little bits and pieces of this amazing life that I have the privilege of living. So stay tuned and don't forget, subscribe, like, all right? Follow me on Facebook, Andrea Siobhan Paulino. And if you have a story that you don't want to share yourself and you want me to share it for you, I'll even do it anonymously. Message me. I will gladly share your story. Whatever your story is, if you feel your story can help somebody, encourage someone and uplift them, share your story. Get it out there. Change lives. Have a great day, guys. Bye.